The date is October 15th, 2013. I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving weekend. It's been 5 days since I received the notice that I have to move out of this current place at the end of November. So my weekend was a little bit stressful, looking at places, looking through literally thousands of ads, trying to find a place that I can afford and a place that won't reject Tiger. And interesting enough, I am coming across with a lot of landlords having problem with me being blind, which is totally ridiculous. So anyway, come with me on this tireless hunting for a new home.
Hello?
Hi, I'm calling about your posting an apartment for rent.
Yes?
Yes, can you tell me a little bit about the place?
It has the hallway, has 1 minute floor, otherwise there are carpets, it has dishwasher. Rent is 900, heat, hot water is included.
License has expired.
Now, if she only posted that the price was 900, it would save her the time of having to answer the phone, and would save me the time of making a call since it's way out of my price range anyway.
Hello?
Hi, I'm calling about your ad on the paper for renting.
One bedroom was 900.
900?
Yeah.
Has expired.
Okay, and why don't you just post that in the first place?
Hello?
Hi, I'm calling about your suite for rent ads on Craigslist.
Oh, yeah, hi.
Yeah, hi. Can you tell me briefly about the suite, please?
Okay. It has a bathroom, it has its own private kitchen. It has...
Is it a full kitchen? I think with, everyone in my family has run away from home before. It seems to be a tradition in my household. My grandfather ran away from home when he was young and never went back again. My father ran away from home when he was young, went back once, and then left again. Even my mother's ran away from our family a few times that I know of. My older brother probably has the highest record of running away from home and returning. As far as I know, he's left home a good 9 or 10 times and always returned. Worse off than when he left. My older sister also ran away from home and returned a few times. My younger brother and I, we waited a bit longer before leaving home, and we never went back. For me, the decision was not impulsive. I planned my escape for years. I learned a little bit about how to cook. I learned how to finance. I started my own bank account, saved up enough money by working after school. My father, at that time, was already at the height of his gambling obsession, and my mother was hardly ever home. In another word, even though I still lived at home, I was in charge of most of the important stuff, and I was on my own most of the time. And finally, the time came when I finished high school. I decided this is the time to go. I left a note to my mom saying I was out of there. And me, with the help of some friends, moved out, found a place for myself, started college, started living on my own. I remember that first night, first day well. I thought that since I've been on my own for a while already, I was prepared for the move. I was tough, I was young, I was determined I would never go back. After unpacking most of the essentials, I lay down in my own basement suite, and I fell asleep. And I remember a few hours later, I woke up in my new basement suite, all alone. I found myself in tears. I think that's the hardest I've ever cried in my adult life. And I didn't even know why I was crying. I remember this feeling of desolation, this isolation, this loneliness, this finality just washed over me when I woke up for the first time in my own basement suite. There seemed to be a little voice in the silence that kept repeating, "You are alone. You are alone. You are alone." But I did not go back. I think the fact that I moved came as a big surprise to my parents. They never thought that their blind son would have it in him to actually move out. And then when a month passed, 2 months passed, 3 months passed, and I didn't go back, it hit home that I was out for good. That's when they started yelling at me, cursing me, swearing at me, pleading with me to go back. But I did not go back. I always said to my sister, to my brothers, when they told me to run away from home with them, I said, I'm not leaving now. But the one day I leave, I will never return. That was all 13 years ago. And I'm still here. Life has been hard. There have been good times and bad times. But I never regretted leaving home when I did.